Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 2024. As you can tell, I've not been making videos. I'm trying to learn a new video editor, and I just feel like overwhelmed with it a little bit in terms of trying to figure out the UI. Anyway, I'm going to try and make some videos a little bit more basic just so I can get some stuff out. We're going to talk about mostly the defense today. We might briefly touch on the offense, but we'll talk about defense today. I'll show you Chaos and this current season. And this is what I'm currently running right now. As you can see, we have Legendary Camilla, plus 10, and she also has the Cultist Strike and Flared Sparrow, so an extra 14 upfront damage along with her weapon. I want to see if this is better, because someone on Reddit was saying someone's going to try this, so I'd have been the one to try it. We also have Fatal Smoke 4. I did summon for a couple Yunakas because, again, I wanted this to be a special video, but it's not going to be that special just considering the fact that I'm trying to learn something new, so I just have to throw this out there. And Hardy Bearing and blah blah blah. So the point of this build is so that you do a lot of upfront damage, and we also have Fatal Smoke 4, so there's no like Fallen Maria or any miracle effects that kind of protect people. And see, people can tank Legendary Camilla. It's definitely better in Chaos Season, which is when I tried it. Let me actually briefly show you what Chaos Season was like. No, not this. This was Chaos Season. So kind of the same build. But the thing in Chaos Season is that characters have blessings, if you can tell. Oh wait, sorry, blessings. So you see that plus 5 HP in the attack 3. So normally you have higher HP in Light, Dark, Astral, Anima Season, but you don't in Chaos Season. So I think Legendary Camilla would be a lot better in Chaos Season because there's less HP to work with in terms of tanking her. That's what I tried for Chaos Season. As you can tell, we had also Byleth 2, who was the Far Saver, protecting everyone as best as he can. And we have Soren. I know we summon a lot of Sorens, but the cool thing about Soren is that he can actually cheat the rules in Summer Duels and in Chaos Season only by allowing for you to have 2 tanks when you normally can only have 1 based off of the rules. And we have Korn as the Near Saver. Now, why do we have Korn as the Near Saver? It's because of the Divine Vein Stone that she puts on. Now, the Divine Vein Stone, one of the cool things about it is that it reduces AoE damage by 50%, and that is one of Byleth's only weaknesses, it feels like, is AoE damage. So you can actually help out Byleth while having both the far and the near save. And yeah, that was what I ended up using. Freyr just, I feel like, was just the MVP of last year. Very useful unit, and people just use him whenever they can if they have him. He has some weird stuff going on, the thrift store build going on just because of Soren. Soren gives his save sort of skill assigned decoy to the highest defense, and Freyr has high defense, so had to give him some weird stuff. But Freyr doesn't matter in this map, other than just the C skill. So, and then we have Medius just to protect from Bolt Tower. Again, Camilla, she can get damaged, and obviously that's perfectly fine. But none of her skills other than her B skill, which we're not using, her peripheral skill, rely on HP. So he's perfectly fine to get hit by the Bolt Towers. And again, we want a hardy fighter because of the Winter Edelgard onslaught that people have been seeing. I'm pretty sure the majority of my matches have been against Winter Edelgard. So the defensive special is what you need against it. And preferably you want an armor unit that's fast, because you can not only block her main damage, you can also hopefully get your hardy fighter back up with 2 attacks because you're fast enough with the null follow-up that you get, essentially. And yeah, you'll see in one of the matches that's actually pretty interesting. Now, to go back to the current map, sorry, we're kind of jumping by. The difference here is that Mythic Gulveg is a bonus, so she's here with Camilla. They both have the kind of like the same range, so they can't really like get baited out. Well, Camilla can get baited out here. Of course, I have my email client open. Of course! I'm sorry, guys. But then again, okay, I'm totally fine with Camilla just being the sole damage because I just want to see if people can tank her. And we have Freyr and Duma as a combo, so that even if there's an Elamine, Elamine cannot stop Duma from breaking stuff. And since Bolt Tower is the bonus building, you're going to be seeing a lot. This will help out a lot. Now, I thought this was a really cool combo, but you have to run Duma and people don't think it was that great. But I actually saw someone on offense this week, or while I was playing offense on someone's defense, that they actually had this combo. So, that's interesting. because I don't see it that often. That's the first ever time I've seen it since Freyr's come out, that someone's used Duma with Freyr besides me, so that's kind of cool. But essentially the same idea, except this time Korn actually has to use a save skill because there's no Soren here. And yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. We have also Tiandra here just to provide us Soren guidance and just a dance. And yeah, it's always the last unit that it doesn't really matter what we pick. I mean, we could pick something good, but you know, just something to fill in there. Essentially, that's what my defenses have been. I did record my defense before the season was over for Chaos season, so hopefully I can just pop that in and that it doesn't sound too bad. Otherwise, we'll just look at the defense right now. This is what we had right now. We've had wins, so that's pretty good. So let's look at the replays first. This is gonna be a weird video put together. Alright, we have Yunaka, Gillum, who's probably near save, right? Because it comes with near save. Haether, we have Heather, we have Tumera +2, and we have Ratataskar. So let's see what they try and do here. I've seen, I think, 2 of them. I forgot what they actually tried to do. Oh, okay, I remember. I adjusted my map a little bit after this. So again, we have like, the reason why I chose this map as opposed to my older map is because we don't want them to attack on turn 1, because turn 1 Korn does not have the Hardy Fighter passive on. So I thought this thing being here is good because people can't like reposition or anything through it. And I just put a bunch of my buildings and stuff on the right side. And then we also have this protecting Korn. All this isn't really a good idea. And I actually moved this building away after this. And you'll see why here. Because it kind of can mess things up. I didn't realize it. So it's right here. So like Yunaka's gonna be here, which is gonna activate them to move. And I kind of didn't want that to happen. So I ended up just removing this building after this match. I always check the first match like before I start playing my 3 for the week to see if I made any mistakes. Anyway, you can see what happens. Alright, and then Golve gets danced by Tiandra. And then just goes to work. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even think Golve is that great, especially now since Violet's come out. Like, because Violet just handles Golve with like literally no problems at all. Well, the 3 actions don't matter if you don't actually get to the 3 actions.
Do not resist.
Alright, well anyway.
I was prepared for this.
Gillum got taken out, and then taken out yourself, I guess. She got all 3 actions here, so that's pretty good.
It's not your fault.
But again, I know a lot of people want to see like Legendary Camilla, so like all my offensive for this week has Legendary Camilla in it. My defense, I'm trying to focus them to tank Legendary Camilla, so I'm just trying my best because I know you guys want to see it. And this match is actually, I know for sure Legendary Camilla fights in here. So at least you can see that here. So we have a Naga that's +10, so scoring high. We have a Primera that's +5. Ooh, it's Guidance and Wings Mercy 4. You have the Gatekeeper to prevent warping. So that's also one reason why too I didn't want to rely solely on Soul Guidance, and I wanted Camilla to be here, is so that Gatekeeper can just like block Legendary Camilla from going in. We have Veil, very strong. We have Violet, who has a Hardy Bearing, which is the best seal for him probably, but it's not gonna help in the Legendary Camilla thing that I'm trying, and Ratataskar. So you can see what ends up happening.
I'll get you.
This is a lot of what happened in Chaos Season. So, alright. And then Duma did the 10 damage. And then you'll see, let's see Legendary Camilla's damage. 65. And now it's 3. Yes, 42 res. Violet has 42 res.
I slipped up.
And we only did 8 damage on that. So again, we lose the damage piercing. But the point that I'm trying to go for is that Legendary Camilla does so much damage
We're not done.
that the damage piercing wouldn't matter. That's at least the idea. And again, I'm gonna try and do my best to make, you know, cool Legendary Camilla videos. I do have 1 extra Legendary Camilla. I ended up summoning for in the last day. So what I was actually thinking about doing before is is running Legendary Camilla with Legendary Camilla, so she gets damage piercing and she can run this damage build. But yeah, I've not done that yet. So let's see this one. This is from an hour ago. I didn't see what this is. Alright, so we have Tumera +3, Marianne +1, Sather +1. Okay, with the Phantom Res, okay. Edelgard Double Fury with C Feud. Okay. Like, I personally wouldn't run this because she already has like the anti-miracle in her weapon. I would assume like most people that are running it to deal with like Fall Marie and stuff, but Edelgard already has it. I wouldn't run on other characters though, but maybe there's something here. I mean, Formortis is on this season, so I guess it could be possible. Just wanted to reduce some stuff. Reagan +2 with Wings of Mercy, and also dual limit with Wings of Mercy.
A dream.
Brave Marianne. And then we have the double breaking buildings combo. So actually, oh, okay, so something happened here. Okay, I'll explain it just because I'm not sure if we'll get to it. So in Chaos Season, something like this happened. So Sather was able to future focus. This was the New Year's version, my Corrin, and it stopped Corrin from dropping the Divine Vein Stone down, and that helped them be able to use the AoE for Byleth. So that was very smart on that other person to do that. So I was actually thinking about stacking the res on Corrin, but I do need actually the Darting Breath, so I ended up not doing it. That's something also interesting as well. Listen up. Alright, so we have this here, and okay, so also too, so this is a change that I made. As you can tell, there's so many people that like Edelgard, so a lot of people have been using Edelgard. She normally, especially in the well, actually, I guess now that she's not a bonus, maybe it's not that much of a factor anymore. No, it's still a factor, 66 HP. As long as she got healed. She could actually go through pretty much all the magic traps. So now I just put both the gravity traps here. Because Edelgard can't go through the gravity traps, and I want them to guess. So actually I switched my like position with the traps. Before I had like both of them up here, but it's like, it doesn't matter because Edelgard is just gonna always go through the magic trap anyway. She just has too high HP. So that's ended up why I switched that around as well. Alright, as you see with this, we have a dual Lin with the Fatal Smoke 4. I'm so jealous. I want as many Fatal Smokes as I can. But pretty much here, as we have our team, it's sort of set to deal with Tsunaki because we have Freyr that can cleanse off the debuffs from the Defense Res Ploy. They have two Defense Res Ploys actually. They have Tsunaki and they have Edelgard. And then we have a defensive special on Corrin that can hopefully stop Edelgard from getting off a lot of attacks. So, it seems like they're going to try their best in order to do as much damage as they can. Also, they have a Bull Tower. We don't really have a counter to it other than Medius will block everyone besides Camilla. But as we said, Camilla's okay with taking damage. We're okay with that.
Right behind you.
Basically, now they're going to just try and figure out a way of how to bypass all of this. We really want to see how much Camilla can do in terms of damage. It seems like a lot of people were very worried of trying to tank Camilla, and I can't blame them now. Our Medius did block us from our own Bolt Trap. That wasn't actually the intention, but it was just there. That's why we actually have only one Bolt Trap, because we don't want them to know. But ended up working out there, and looks like this duo Tsunaki wasn't able to do any damage, so they didn't really have any options for this match. Alright, for this one they have a bunch of buffs on themselves with Eliwood giving it, I'm assuming, to at least the blue Fjorm. And then we also have a bunch of debuffs being put from Eliwood, well, with the Chill Defense Res I believe he has on his B skill. And we're gonna see if Fiona can tank Camilla. This is our first chance of seeing it. And you can see that was just 40 upfront damage. And then of course Camilla with the 69 because what the number is better, I guess, than 69? Well, that's actually overkill, so maybe not that good. Anyway, Camilla's able to do a lot of damage there. And we're still being protected by everyone, like Corn and Violet is in range of everyone. Here I guess Freyr can be baited out, but even with the Thrift Store Freyr build, we're still able to do some damage at least. That's pretty good. I don't think Robin has that much damage reduction, if any at all, because we just did full damage anyway. So that's what this year has been, just pretty much damage reduction. Do you have it, or can you pierce it? Camilla has both, so that's really good. Kavar's gonna try her best to take out Freyr. Close. Not enough, but close. Decent enough. Alright, Fiona should be able to take out the rest here. Summer Fiona. Alright, we're still kind of in protection range, so that's kind of good, although Corn is in range of a melee attack from Summer Fjorn. Also, the minus 13 speed debuff makes it so that Fjorn can double. Retaliated with 13 damage, and Fjorn gets extra damage. Ooh, it's able to do a lot of damage for it. Summer Fjorn does have a guard in her weapon, so that's why we didn't get off the 2 defensive specials. But here we go, the legendary Camilla, able to bring Summer Fjorn to 1 HP. So I guess the special doesn't really mean much when you're at 1 HP.
I need some shade.
And it really works really well in Chaos Season, just because of the lower HP pools here. And yeah, that's very good. Violet is at a range, so Kavar's can pick out Corn. Surely you can do enough damage to break that, especially since Corn's geared for melee attacks here. And then we'll see. Alright, Ellie was going to try and protect Kavar's here. Camilla again with 44 damage this time. I'm pretty sure Ellie does not have damage reduction as a kid, I believe. 48.
The future.
Alright. It's not bad. And Swarm is going to try and do his work now.
No quarter.
No quarter, that's not your special though. I'm assuming Kavar should just take out Soren here. Up 69. Alright, let's see. Kavar's here needs to take out Violet. And that doesn't seem like that's going to be doable. 6 damage. Not that bad.
This is for you.
And we'll definitely see how Violet fares when it's not bonus either, but it still seems to be very strong regardless. Alright, this next one, I believe this is the most clever defense that I've seen, or clever offensive attempt I saw the entire week. This is actually a really, really good one. Also shows the power of dual save there here. We'll see it. We also have another Edelgard. We did use the I forgot what the trap's called. Let me see what it's called. I don't remember. Magic trap. I was gonna say magic plate. Didn't seem like it was magic. Because we didn't expect people to actually have that much HP because it's Chaos Season, but this person actually put HP plus 5 on the Edelgard, which is enough to bypass any magic trap, so very smart on them, and that's why I really like A3s. People can sort of use their genius in order to do things that, you know, maybe people weren't expecting. I was not expecting this, but it ended up working out. So we're gonna see Edelgard be able to at least attempt an attack, just because of the fact that she can bypass the magic trap. It is not a real trap, but they're confident trying because they know that Edelgard can go through it anyway. We have the defensive special, so it's still going to be hard for her to do damage, but at least they can bypass it. And just because of Corn being faster, Corn's always gonna be able to get back her weapon back. And if you see here, you see Dual Sator is gonna lock out Corn, which will stop the Divine Feign Stone, I guess, from activating. And also will keep Corn away from everyone else because people will move while Corn will still just stay backwards. So it's actually a really clever thing that they did. You can sort of see Camilla moves out of range. And Corn protects everyone besides Camilla.
Do well or else.
And the AoE special didn't activate, or AoE special activated, and there's no Divine Vein Stone to protect Violet, so Violet's just taken out. So like they had the perfect counter to my mouth, which is very good. Sator's gonna take out Medius. Just because why not? Yeah, Edelgard can take out Camilla, no problems. Alright.
We're not.
And I can just wait out the rest of it. Alright, Sator seems like it's being able to take out Corn. Otherwise they wouldn't attack, I believe. Yep, the double attack. And I'm going to take out Freyr.
How's the air look? Bright.
Alright, I don't actually know what... Oh, this is the warping thing, right? Yeah. And Sator, I'm assuming this is without take out Zorn. What? I'll just get low. Okay, so I'll definitely take out. We had to work it anyway, but yeah, that was it. This one was also a loss. Alright, this one was also a loss, as I was saying. Owen is very, very packed with some stuff. And as we mentioned earlier, we don't have the distant joint guard thing on Corn, so that's like extra 4 res defense that's missing. And also, Violet just has sort of a healing sort of seal, not really doing much. And that probably would be the difference, but as I see like an older character still, you know, be able to work, just the brave attacks is really nice here. Just gearing up. And the deal for Heather. You can see how close this is. 30-21, so 3 over on the damage. Enough to take out Violet.
I've got my eye out.
Owen. Otherwise this might not have worked. But it was enough to work, so that's as good as they can do. And now they don't have any Far Saver. Or I don't have any Far Saver, that's me. Freyr seems like we get taken out. Also getting that piercing
Right behind you.
from Legendary Camille, so that's also good. I'm just gonna hit and run this. Not a dancer to really help, not any like swing guidance or anything really this time, so. Oh, double damage. Alright.
I've got my.
The slow and steady wins the race. Also able to take out Corn.
Look me in the eye.
Alright. Again, this wasn't like a bad like attack. I just found the Sator thing a lot more interesting. This worked out very well. Alright, someone's taken out. Sorry, there's just a lot of people driving by apparently.
Right.
They're here to tell me my 8th read sucks. And my nap sucks. Makes sense. Alright, last turn. Shouldn't be any problem.
Right behind
Maybe
you.
Peony was the bonus instead of trying to get the kill Peony. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, was enough. Alright, one of our wins was the no replay. Maybe just surrender before the match started. Who knows? Alright, unlike earlier with the other Edelgard that had the HP seal, this Edelgard does not, so this Edelgard can't go through the magic trap if it was real. So they're gonna have to guess whether or not they want it or not. Dimitri is here obviously with his Vantage strat. It is the only reason we have the Hardy Bearing on Camilla, otherwise I think it is by far Violet's probably best seal. So it's kind of a trade-off on who we want the Hardy Bearing to go on. Again, Camilla taking damage is perfectly fine. Dimitri is going to try and go through Corn.
All yours.
It doesn't do anything against his defensive special though. This is not all art for once. And another one. The Hardy Fighter is so good. Dimitri does have advantage though. So as long as Camilla attacks Dimitri, we should be good. The problem is, that's not what actually happens. Camilla just goes up to Snaki. After all the tear that Snaki has done, makes sense. One extra damage is enough. So again, we did take out that, but now Dimitri has free reign because there's no Hardy Bearing anymore.
A gift for you.
132. Alright, and this is like how my Threads offensive matches have been going since I've been like doing these videos.
Is this what you wanted?
Just basically a bunch of this. Yeah, just sweep, 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 sweep. Even Violet has problems against this. And Hagar should be able to take out Camilla. Yeah, so far the matches have been going exactly as expected. Well, matches have been going as expected or wanted. Essentially, people can't tank Camilla, at least that's how I've seen it so far. And being able to stop Edelgard with the Hardy Fighter special thing has been nice. So just looking at how people have been playing around it. We have another Bolt Tower here. Again, Camilla's the one that's going to get hit, but perfectly fine. Not much you can do. Alright, and then Corn's going to try and tank this side, but you can kind of see where things go from here. And Camilla's able to get Corn to 1 HP. Wow, with this build, added a lot of damage.
Still not enough.
And don't even need the B skill. And I don't know what is preferred, but this is definitely an option for Aether Raise at the very least. I think is pretty decent. Even more so in Chaos even. And also, as we saw with the other map, or the other match previously, Dimitri wasn't attacked by Camilla. Kind of the same thing here. Just like Camilla just not in the right position.
Your dreams end here.
I don't think Camilla actually attacks Celis here. Oh, it does get low. Also, Camilla does have the Fatal Smash. That would be good if she could. Oh, but slowly healing back up.
Weaker than expected. Heals back. And Mendes is gonna heal Celis to full now.
Press on. No regrets.
Alright, well that was a sweep. Golda can try and take out Freya, probably definitely possible here. Yep. And Celis. Not gonna be able to take a Corn, but at least be able to at least just chill here for a bit. So we get some healing back. Up, back to full health. Although Camilla's now here, so Camilla's gonna bring some problems to Celis soon. Oh, I guess Violet wants to go first.
Have a wonderful evening.
And now Camilla's gonna go. Just wanted to get Celis low. Now it works.
All their dream.
Alright. Now with bots being pretty low, Golbek kicking bots is not that much of a problem now. Well, actually it is, because that was exactly enough damage. And if I just had that seal difference, just change the seal just a little bit. Could have made a big difference, yeah. Although you could have just danced and got the Hexblade from Camilla, so that also would have helped. But anyway, as you can tell. Alright, now just kind of, not easy pickings, but I guess it is easy pickings in a way. Golbek can just take out the rest. Just get her to 2 HP with her peripheral damage thing, but so Golbek gets to go first. Alright, now we have 3 wins to end out the week. Only 2 of them counted, I believe.
I'll watch over you.
Alright, another dual Sanaki again. Freyr will cleanse the debuffs. Edelgard will be here, being blocked by the Brave Corrin. This is kind of very similar to the first match, although I think this time they actually have Corrin try and tank. I believe so? I don't actually remember. Or was it falling Edelgard? It's someone was trying to tank. I think it was Corrin though. It's Corrin's a Farsaver. Alright, again, Camilla's gonna attack. This time only 37 damage. Only 37 damage. Can Camilla do 9 damage without damage piercing?
Still not enough.
Able to do 19. Alright, this one we have a Null Sea Disrupt debuff being put by Law Rothschild. I believe so, right? I believe this is the one that does it. Yep. But we have Violet, so that doesn't really matter too much. Another Corrin to tank. I believe Corrin tried to tank here. Edelgard again. Didn't have the HP seal. And, you know, just doesn't have enough damage. Would have to guess on the magic trap. I think Corrin ends up tanking here. We'll see what happens. Okay, so they're gonna guess on the gravity trap and wrong.
I will
Alright, we'll still engage on Corrin anyway. And you can see this is the power of Hardy Fighter. Again, someone did mention that Grima is a good counter to this Edelgard just because of the Hardy Fighter and being able to be fast enough to double her to get the Hardy thing back. Alright, so let's see what happens. But Camilla got gravitied, but that's why she didn't move that far. Hardy Fighter. Alright, Camilla, or not Camilla again, Edelgard again. Trying her hardest.
Season's greetings.
What do you do against Hardy Fighter? It almost is like is a necessity against this Edelgard.
You can do.
Struggling very hard.
A beautiful night.
And again, she doesn't have a guard in her weapon. I'm not sure if that would help out, but you can tell.
Fight with all you got.
Alright, and then we'll see Corrin trying to tank. At least Camilla. I have 40 damage this time. And surely we can do 2 damage.
Still
Did
not
8.
enough.
Now Corrin's initiating, but still, Corrin not gonna do that much damage. Freya. Well, I guess that's the benefit though. So at least, well, Edelgard's not killing anyone, nor is Edelgard. Well, I guess Edelgard can kill them, but we're not doing any damage to Edelgard either. There's that reciprocal aid. Oh, Sona can do damage to Edelgard though.
One less threat.
Now, especially since the Brave corner, the Far Safe is now gone.
So cold.
And then Gulveg should be able to take out their shit. I don't know, I don't remember. Alright, enough. I think our Medius here and back.
Despair.
Right. I have Violet here. I think Violet runs the table here because Violet's very good against Gulveg. There's no damage piercing being added.
Something.
Gulveg no bombs. Alright, I think this is where they kind of surrender in a way. They just all attack. Yep. Now this is the last match that I didn't get to see. This happened a couple hours before the reset time. Actually, I actually for the first time this week tried Freya on offense. It's actually pretty useful. And yeah, but pretty much every team had Edelgard, so we're gonna see what they have this time. Again, Edelgard doesn't have the 66 HP like the first one did, so we do not know if can handle magic traps. So it's gonna have to be a guess. And I don't know what's gonna happen because I haven't seen this yet, but we'll see. We're definitely wary of something. Alright, I guess they're just trying to check what the trap is. Oh, okay, so they kind of just messed up their move, right? I'm assuming because Ash wants to move up here, would still... Actually, I guess Camilla would still be not in range because Camilla got gravity, so I guess they could have moved back and then Dimitri could have moved, but whatever. I'll take the win. Alright, anyway, that is the match. We have 5 minutes left, but that's essentially how my chaos season went. Hopefully, it's interesting to see how it played out, and I'll try and commentate it and put it out later. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.